Hey guys, Caleb here. Welcome back. Sorry I haven't been posting a little bit. I've been working on our games. Not important. We're here to study, but if you guys want to check them out, I'll post the Roblox group link in the description. So check it out. Feel free to. So today we're gonna be making a teleport brick part. So I remember in the last video we made this kill brick. So you know how it works. If I go up and I touch the kill brick, well, it kills me. All right. So we're gonna make a teleporting brick. Well, two of them. So what I'm gonna do, I'm frozen. Okay. I'm going to insert a part. So in our workspace, I'm going to insert a part. And I'm going to color it here just so I know that it's a part that I'm using. So I'll make it black. And then this is going to be our first little node. So, all right. So if I touch this part, where do I want to go? Let's go over here. So I'm duplicating the part. I hit Control D, duplicates it. So we're going to go from this node to this node. And then back and back, back and forth. I'm going to name this node 2. This is node 1, and I'm going to anchor both of them right now as well. This is just something quick. Anchor. Alright, so I'm going to delete this. So first, in order to start using these parts, we got to reference them. So I'm going to say local, we'll say node 1 is equal to workspace, find first child node. And then local node 2 is equal to workspace, find first child node 2. Alright, so in the last couple of videos, I've been using something called a touch event. It's going to be very similar. So I'm going to say node 1 dot touched, and I'm going to connect that script signal to a function, anonymous function, and then it's going to pass through the part that hit. And he also says it up here, part that hit. It says other part base part. It lets you know that it's passing in an automatic parameter. Anyway, all right. So very similar to the last video. So we want to make sure that the part that is touching is actually a character or a human, and it has a humanoid. So say local character, if I could spell, local character is equal to the part that hit that parent. And then now to see if it's actually a humanoid or a character, we're going to say local hum for humanoid is equal to character, find first child, humanoid. All right. It's looking a lot like that kill brick. So I'm going to say if hum. All right. So now this is where it gets a little different. So within the character itself, there's something called a humanoid root part. So I was telling you guys in the last video that the humanoid controls like its health, um, walk speed, jump power, stuff like that. That's like its health, like all that stuff like that. But to actually be able to physically move the part around, there's something called the humanoid root part. So look at inside of it. There's a C frame. There's position. So this is where I'm actually moving to. You won't see it move now because it doesn't update, but it controls where the character is, where they are physically in the map. So my position, my orientation, size, stuff like that. So that's the part that we're actually going to be using to move from part to part. All right. So right now I have node 1, which is, which guy is it? This guy over here. This is node 1. I'm actually going to make this a different color. Make this blue. So this is node 1. So right now when you touch this, I'm checking to see if it's a humanoid. All right. And then if I touch this, I want to go to node 2. Okay. So I'm going to say if it is a humanoid, then I'm going to reference its humanoid root part. So I'm going to say local, I'm just going to abbreviate it to HRP, is equal to character, find for child, humanoid, root part. Like that. So if it is a character and it has a humanoid, that means it also has a humanoid root part. So I'm going to get that and reference it. So, and then another filter here, I'm going to say if HRP, meaning if the humanoid root part exists. I'm going to say it's C frame. So I'm going to say humanoid root part dot C frame. So now I'm manipulating where the character's going. So I'm going to set its C frame to his C frame. So once you touch this, the character that touched it, its C frame is gonna go here, which will instinctively teleport me. So I'm gonna say humanoid root part C frame is equal to node 2, which is that second node, dot C frame. Just like that. And then to go the other way, basically the same function. I'll write this one out quick for you guys. So part that touched, connect, function, part that hit. Usually I don't write this, but for the video I will. So I'll say local character is equal to the part. I didn't name it the same. That parent. And then local humanoid is equal to character find first child humanoid. And then if hum, local HRP, which is a humanoid root part, is equal to character find first child humanoid root part. And then if HRP, I'm going to say HRP dot C frame. And now we're going to set it to the node, the first node C frame. So now I can go from here to here. Is equal to node 1 dot C frame. I'm going to run that. I'm going to show you something that's going to be a little weird. You guys are going to be like, what the heck? So as you can see, I'm going forever. I just keep going back. There's no debounce, and it looks like I'm kind of teleporting inside of it instead of over it. So remember with our C-frame video, if you want to add to a current position C-frame, we use a little multiplication symbol. So instead of teleporting right on the node itself, which is causing me to phase in it and then just keep debouncing and going through, I'm going to raise them a little bit. So I'm going to take the current C-frame of the node, and I'm just going to add a little bit in the Y direction so he goes up. I'm going to do the same on this side as well. So now if I run this, I still can get teleport, but you can see I'm jumping over it, and it also allows me to get off. I will. I'm going to teach you guys a little debounce. Actually, I can't yet because I didn't teach one of the topics. But that's the video. That's learning. That's a teleport part. It's just manipulating C frame and then something called a humanoid root part. It's pretty cool. So I'm now able to go from one part to another. I'm going to comment this out just so you can see it. Just happened once. Like, oh, look at here. Now I'm here. Make this for like teleported parts. A lot of games like just use this like randomly. They just teleport them if you go somewhere else. Pretty cool. Very interesting. Practice with this on your own. Let me know how you guys do. If you have any questions or anything at all, leave a comment. Like I said in the beginning of the video, apologies for not posting. Been busy with our games, which I'll definitely link in our description. But until the next video, I'll see you guys around.